Hi guys, welcome to the fourth episode of the Andrew Owen Show. Sorry about the delay for this week's episode. On Wednesday, my computer wasn't working. It started working yesterday, and it stopped working again today, but I've just managed to get it working, so I thought, yeah, I'll do the episode. I'm not quite like delaying it, because it means the snooker tournament that I was going to talk about on Wednesday has now started. It actually started yesterday on Thursday. The snooker tournament that I am on about, in case you don't know, is the Rotterdam Open. It's one of those PTC events within snooker. If you don't know what PTC stands for, it stands for Players Tour Championship. Yeah, Players Tour Championship. It's only a little tournament, and each round you only pick first to fourth rounds. It's normally first to six or first to five or sometimes first to seven or 10 in the World Championship. So it's a relatively small tournament. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, on to it. So it's called the Rotterdam Open, as it's in Rotterdam in Holland. So Holland starts competing. My favourite player, as I've mentioned before, Judd Trump, is competing. However, he's not yet played. He plays tomorrow at 11:30 in the morning against a new Australian talent called Vinny Calabresi, and also the current leading lady of snooker, Rhiannon Evans, graced this tournament with her presence. Fortunately, she qualified for the tournament by beating Jamie Bottle of England, but 4-0. But then she lost when she got to the proper round, 4-0 to one-time professional Rod Lawler, who's now in his 40s. Yeah, big experience got him over the line. Yeah, experience really got him over the line. So yeah, Sean Murphy, who I also like and one of the best players in the world, is already out. Shocking. Beaten by Joe Swale, also a very old player, who is actually deaf. Yes, he's deaf, yet he still does very well. Yeah. Well, that's everything interesting that's happened so far. One tiny thing I'll add. The current highest break is 142, which is higher than the highest break in the Australian Open, which is an official ranking tournament, which is quite surprising. The small tournament beat a big tournament for high break. Yeah, I'm shocked at that. Anyway, the high break was got by Matthew Selt, who anyone, well, unless you're a real big snooker fan like me, probably won't have heard of. Aside from snooker, I've been at this week to mention I got a request for the first time of what to talk about. I go to school called Hickrow and Lightcliffe, and I have a friend who's a girl called Holly. She did ask me to mention her in my little talk. Yeah, that's nice. Good friends, I think. Currently working together in drama that I've done before. She's funny. Not to say. Interesting. Nice. Certainly the sort of person you'd like to be friends with. Sorry about this. The computer's gone funny and it just keeps making weird noises. I'm just going to stop talking for a moment. Yeah, sorry about that. Right. If you got it on this recording, that is, I'm not sure whether it'll count on the recording, probably will. It's a noise and it will rest. So, yeah. Anyway, I've been talking for 5 minutes now, very, very quickly. I usually only talk for, well, I used to talk for 5 minutes. I forgot actually, about Android sneak tip. Oh dear. Well, I was thinking one on the spot, which is practice, practice, practice. If you want to become a good snooker player, make sure you get lots of practice. Now, I have talked for 5 minutes and 40 seconds currently, and that is the longest I've ever talked in the history of Answer and Showing. This is only the 4th episode, so it's not a very long history, but still, it's the longest I've talked right now. Almost 6 minutes, so I better get on the snooker. Now, have any of you seen Snooker Looping? This is a song, a good song about snooker. You should listen to it if you haven't heard it. And watch the video as well. The video is very good. There was a trick shot on it. I've never tried it. It looks amazing. It was performed by Dennis Taylor. And tonight, live on this Anthem show, I am going to attempt it for the first time. Yeah. So, here we go. I'll just stop here. So, what you have to do in this shot is you knock the white very slowly towards the pocket, and then you have to knock all the other balls in before the white goes in. Oh, I'm tempted. No, that was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. I'm gonna go. I should have practiced this really before the show started. Anyway, let's have one more. No, I can't do it. I don't know how to tell it. I really don't. So, yeah, we'll leave that. I really don't know how to do it. Watch the clip and see if you can work it out. How on earth he did it, I don't know. Right, so next I'm going to show you a trick shot that my dad taught me. I can get the webcam to see what I'm doing. Does that work? Yeah, just about. Right. This is how you do the trick shot. You've got to pop these 3 balls in 2 shots any way you like. Oh, I failed. Those 2 balls were meant to go in the middle pocket. So, yeah, I've been a failure again. So the final thing I'm going to show you, which well, actually, no, 2 more things. First of all, I'm going to demonstrate a plant. A plant. And you put 2 balls together, so the face in the pocket. Hit one of them onto the other one, so the other one goes into the pocket. This. Afterwards, you want that. And now we're going to demonstrate a can, which is where you've got 2 balls that are not really possible, and you're stuck up for another. So you want to make those available for your next shot. And what you do is called a cannon. You pop that ball and you hit the with the white after it's gone in. Like this. Oh, hang on a minute, I missed it. I failed again. I'm a failure. I'm a failure. Sorry, like that. And now I've made it available for a next shot like that, and I've made that one available like that. Yeah, so I did it on my second. Get it! Yeah, bit of a top reaction there. Back to talking. So 10 minutes of my show has already elapsed. Yeah. So I'm going to return for a moment to Snooker Loopy, which I mentioned earlier. It is a great film, as I said. My favourite bit of Snooker Loopy is the bit where they take the mickey out of Willie Thorne. You don't know who Willie Thorne is? He's an old snooker player, doesn't play anymore, but he commentates, who's bald. The verse goes something like this. I'm not going to sing it because that would be a bit embarrassing. I'm just going to say it. Old Willie Thorne, his hair's all gone, and his mates all take the rise. And his opponent said, cover up his decks, it's shining in my eyes. When the light shines down on his bare crown, it's almost certain he's gonna walk it. 'Cause it's just not fair giving off that glare. It's up there, perhaps he ought to chalk it. Yeah. That's the Willie Thorne verse. And there's also a verse about Tony Mio, an old Italian, an old flute player who's Italian, who has Italian relatives. And there's also one about Dennis Taylor, whose trick shot attempted and failed miserably at. And then Terry Griffiths, and finally Steve Davis, who is the 6-time world champion. And people say he's the second best flute player ever. I suppose that's true. Anyway, 12 minutes has gone now, so I'd better hurry up with this week's joke and this week's few answers question. So yeah. For this week's joke. It's been rude, I have to admit it. What do you call a plant that is not a penis or a cat? I've already put that joke on Facebook. I just put it on QI and I thought, excellent. I'll be including that on the intro show. Brilliant, I hadn't even thought of a joke. Boom, that one's in. Oh, it may be a bit rude, but it's fantastic. Anyway, QI quiz question now. There's only one because we're running out of time. So, that one is, what do oyster catchers eat? Give you some time to think. And time's up. If you said oysters, fallen into the trap there. Yeah. Oh, not again. Computer's making funny noises again. I apologise. Sorry. Right, moving on. The actual answer is mussels. I like to catch each mussels. And quickly, I'm going to ask you another quick one. What is the symbolic colour of Ireland? I'll give you a really short time to think. Symbolic colour of Ireland. If you say green, it's actually blue. You fell into the trap again. St. Patrick's, the original sign was blue, and then the green came with the Irish Revolution. So yeah, original was blue. I'm not going to bother this week with Snooker quiz questions because no one bothers to answer them. So, what the hell? Just going to say goodbye. So, yeah. I hope you enjoy this show. Even if you can't be bothered to answer the quiz questions. See you later. Goodbye.